To the stage, Gary Studley.
Hey, years ago, this is how I met Emile. I was like, yeah, it's awkward with that pillow being there, isn't it? But I was invited to do a gig at the Landing Place, which is absolutely brilliant. Dan Thompson, Tracy Thompson, hands off to you. And I was put on last, and I was told that I was put on last because I'm always late, ironically. And this guy was meant to be on before me, I'd never met him before. And his time came and he was meant to be on, and then he wasn't on. And then he was meant to be on again, and he wasn't on. And he was in the corner, I was thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, mate, Emile, whoever you are, shift your ass, get on, crack it. And then there was this... and out of a cupboard wearing horse's ears and a tail and a face like, I don't know, like a giraffe, came Emile. And I hated the fact that he was late, and I went into a pure English kind of like mental rant that he was stopping me from performing. And then I just fell in love. And I just fell in love with everything, and I changed my mind, and I changed everything, and I watched his performance. And then I thought, right, okay, you are fucking marvellous. So this is for Emile. I went home and wrote it. In fact, I might have written it in the car at the back of the lifeboat station. So it's called This Is Us. This is us. The gnome-guarded fiberglass gatherers of paving slab astroturf creatures. You and I are the St. Francis of Assisi, the caravan parks, the hope made of little more than fat Baco foil gingham and plastic carcass fasteners. This is us. This is England. This is East Coast. This is us. We are all heat. We are squeak. We are a chemical hum. We are step pounders. We are floor bouncers. We are wall sweaters, and we choose to carry on. This is how we live, and this is how we choose to live. We choose to shape the world we want. We are here, and we are there, and we are out, and we are beyond. We are in the cul-de-sacs, in the semi-detached. We are in the spatters of the pebble dash. We are in the white wig singing patio burners, don't know what that means. Oxfam Alley knee tremblers. Auntie Nighters hanging on us. We are the desperate up to our elbows and bottle banks. We are the bunting dregs. We are the raiding of the clattering. We are the drop for the touch of glamour. We are those who have a Mick Jagger marshalling swagger in the middle of the high street. We are Englishmen in high heels. We are jousting with carpet tubes in car parks. We are the knights of the traffic cones. We are craving the attentions of damsels in belt dresses, even though we are too old. We are laughing away tomorrows. We are swearing friendships, and we are holding our hair back for the BFFS. And whilst we're up there in their townhouses, above the kebab houses with the chicken shacks and the gentle sails and the knits and the yesterday and the where for me generation, there is a postmaster or a nurse who is refusing sleep, and they are crafting their next song or their next play on their laptop in a bedroom studio, and they are nodding us whilst giving out to us and serving us all. We are us. Hello. Right. So this is sort of about... I was late, and it wasn't late, I was on time, I made it. I'm doing some work with someone who's got dementia, but they've also got autism, so they will only work at a certain time. So way before this was planned, I started working with this person, and it's unfortunately turning into more like me and their family crafting a eulogy, because they haven't got long. But this is about missing someone in the room, and it could be for a meal as well. There is a chair in the middle of the room, but not quite. It's one of those without backs or arms. It is not a love seat that Cliftonville have rearranged and resprung. It is not a family sofa with forever dents. It is not one in a waiting room steeped in fear. It is not a box seat where tipsy with love you tried, or a bench overlooking the beach. It is not a window with a sash painted closed. It is not a cellmates in the last block. It is nor the chapel side pause. It is not the one on the ferry deck, on the holiday with the salt-slick floor. It is not those for the wallflowers who have yet to dance. It is not A&E, row upon row. It is a chair going solo into the meeting place when no one comes through the door. There you go. I'm not drawing parallels with Emile all the time, but he was just an absolutely lovely bloke. And one of the things I liked about him is I barely think he knew who I was. But every time we met, because we were interested in poetry and Dada, and we went to shows at the Turner and everything else, it was kind of like, oh right, okay, and eats and beats and everything. So you have like a kinship. And one of the things I liked is positivity, this absolute high-level, massive, warm love for the world positivity. So this is about a couple of months ago, the government said, we are sending an alarm to all your electrical appliances to tell you the world will be over. It will be a 3-minute alarm. You will get it on your cars and on your sat-navs and on your phone. And in the true British way, they fucked up. And 40% of people got it, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. But it's this idea that we're too stupid to think for ourselves. And this idea that creeping into the language again, whether it's about refugees, whether it's about poor, are these words like feral and swamped and underclass and no class and underemployed, I heard the other day, and unemployable. And basically the working class and the poor are being blamed for ruining this country. So this is called Underwritten, and it's for you guys. Underwritten. On this day and week and month of global alarming, we the undersigned declare ourselves unwilling. Bottom-drawed though we are, those 3-amp leftovers of a pack, the one-drop biros that need a radiator warming to even work, the cableless plugs which nobody knows tiddly-pom what they did, tiddly-pom, but we keep them anyway, tiddly-pom. We are the postcards that are 2 years on hold, that are vying for stamps. We are that flintless lighter that nobody knows we ever went on holiday to Tenerife. We are the half shoelace and the Pringle lid kept just in case. We are vouchers that have gone past their sell-by date. That's us. And we own it. We are faded and fraying amusement machine jewellery. We are resin, not plastic. We are plastic, not gem. We are sagging yet, despite it all, we hang together by our wrists and by our chests. We don't refuse to duck for the sake of it, just because. And we aren't in denial, but instead as the bell rings, we will come out hot. We will set ourselves to swing full tilt and boogie. We will be intent on foraging and forging and keeping on. We are going to go flat out resilience, foot to the floor. Yes, we are at times slip-trashed and buckled, but no, we do not accept fear, deceit, spite and blame and being underwritten. Instead, we strive to write what's left. We set the play and story straight. We, even for only a minute or two, we apparently bang on and on for more. And why the fuck shouldn't we? This is our last 3 minutes, not yours.
Yeah!